Oxford Institute of Business and Journalism Director to see how he's better.
Yes, sir.
I hope you are fine.
Very fine. I'm fine.
So how did you see the matriculation?
I think it's been a good occasion. Matriculation, as you all know, it's an important occasion in every tertiary institution. It affords the institution to officially admit students into the university family and let them understand the school's rules and regulations, and also, open up exactly what they are expected to do and not to do for years ahead of them. So matriculation, as usual, has been a very brief and short ceremony, but I want to say because of the rain, a few things got interrupted, but in all, it's a wonderful moment. Yeah.
I've seen that you are an entrepreneur and a broadcast journalist. How did you came about as an entrepreneur at the same time broadcast journalist?
Well, we have had the opportunity to understudy a whole lot of individuals from local and international setup. Having been a journalist myself for over 15 years now, I've been somewhere 2006. We realized that the whole Ghana, apart from Ghana journalists, Ghana Institute of Journalism, you do not necessarily have proper institution that trains individuals in the field, and especially in the northern sector of Ghana, in the Asante region. So we had a much understanding of the whole setting, and we're convinced that we need to bring up people from the professional point of view, because many people have the interest to be working in the field, and that is the journalism field and the business setup, but yet the knowledge is not there. So we set up Oxford Institute of Business and Journalism. Earlier it was acting and journalism. The idea was that we should also harness the potentials of the acting talent, so that people who want to be in the field will have the knowledge. So for years we've trained many of them, many of them. Some of them at the Joy FM, Adoma FM, Paka Wilson at Joy FM, Kasapa, Kesben. Almost about 80% of the students who have completed here are working and gainfully employed in the various fields. So as part of the field, as a professional journalist myself, the idea was that let us also help impact the knowledge and those who have the potentials and bring them up to get the necessary skills. So that is why we established Oxford. And indeed, by God's grace, we've been able to achieve much of the aims we want to achieve.
I know it is not easy to get an accreditation. Yeah. So how did you came about to get an accreditation?
Well, I think last 3 years we had to students, basically the school was already under the certification of ICM, Ministry of Commercial Management, and another London Center of Marketing. But later, student paying the international fees was much of a problem, and the ICM is equivalent to the local degrees. So we decided that this is a practical oriented program. And over the years, and now you have all the institutions are doing the social programs, and that is not for helping the country. So we team up with National Board for Professional and Technicians Examination, NAPTES. And NAPTES is a body that the whole Ghana awards all certificate to polytechnic students. So if you want to go to K Poly, Sunyane Poly, or the polytechnics, when you complete the certificate, that will be awarded by NAPTES. So we realized that why not taking out the advantage to position ourselves well in terms of infrastructure, in terms of lecturers, the human resource, upgrade them so that we can meet their requirement and start diploma with them. So last 3 years, by God's grace, we were accredited, certified to run diploma programs. So now currently we are doing diploma. So students after completion are able to further with it to level 200 at the universities to pursue any other programs, and by virtue of that have the opportunity to also do their national service and stuff. We've already gone through the process. We are about 60%, 70% complete. Probably next year, March admission, 2018-2019 academic year. By next year, March admission will begin with HND. Wow. So that those who have completed the 2-year diploma will just do a 1-year top-up to do HND, and they can go to level 300. So this is what we are doing. We have also introduced other programs. We want to start oil and gas management with IPED, Institute of Professional and Executive Development program. It's also a UK-based program, so that oil and gas and health and safety management, these short programs could also be worked out. I see many of you are all students and you are about completing. The photojournalism is a course component of the journalism and media studies. We want to make it a separate course so that video and photography can be, because now you have many of the televisions coming, they do not have a professional videographers and the photographers to handle their cameras. So you are watching a TV and you see the images as substandard. So we want to, from next September admission, focus much on that so that we can have proper trained videographers and photographers, professional ones, so that they can come out and take up the work. That apart from those writing, we can also have the professional ones in the field. So Oxford, we have a very fully packed programs ahead of us. We're also going to enhance our tourism and business studies, as well as the hospitality management and the business administration. We also have the accreditation to run business administration for the diploma level. Just that over the years we don't admit much of them. This year I think admission is ongoing, and we are hoping that by September admission we are expecting targeting not less than 150 students for the various fields and the various discipline. So that's what we are doing, and I think Oxford is on course.
He's no other person but Mr. Daniel Kofi Asante Eni, Insura FM morning show host and CEO of Oxford Institute of Business and Journalism. And Director, as an entrepreneur and a broadcast journalist, what advice will you give to the youth out there?
Well, I have two things to tell them. Life, we do not have to wait for anybody to give you work in the country now, because if you want to be a millionaire, you don't have to be a monthly salary worker. We are all working, we all earn monthly salary, but for where God has brought us, if we are to depend on salary work, you can't develop. We are training you, especially the students here. You are doing online journalism, you are doing advertising, we are doing public relations, you are doing photojournalism. Many students complete and expect government to provide them work doing. You can even start your own blog, online work. There are many opportunities. So I want to tell the youth, take advantage of a little opportunities we have. We are becoming too relaxed and too lazy to be spoon-feeded, and it will not work. There are many people who have started little, and with a little opportunity they are making it in life. So I want to encourage the youth, especially those who have gone through the journalism training, the professional institution. I'm not talking about the kukupiapia 3 months, 2 months, where after completion you get stranded. When you have passed through Oxford and other equally recognized institutions, don't wait to go to radio station to be employed before you can wake up. You can design your own program, a program to go and buy airtime at many of these television stations, and you get your own good content and get sponsors and feed yourself. There are many of the program, Kwakusin team, and many of them trained professional journalists. They had the opportunity, they bought airtime, and they are running their own program, just that they had a space on air. So I will encourage the youth, let us take advantage. Many opportunities are there. Let us also be submissive. These days the youth are too over ambitious, not over ambitious to exploit, to do something, but we always want a luxurious life before we get to the luxurious point of life. Start little and you get there. We are buying a youth, you see somebody using iPhone 7, iPhone 8, but you are depending on your parents. How can you progress? You are buying credit more than 50 cedis a day, unnecessary WhatsApp chatting, which that phone you can use it to earn money online. These days at the comfort of your house, you can do blogging. You get about 1 million or even 500,000 subscribers. You get advertisers chasing you to buy space on your blog. Why do you use your phone to do only WhatsApping and gossiping on online? Let's take advantage and take opportunities ahead and make money. The traditional way of making money these days is changing. That is why we are in the technology age, the social media age. If Mark Zuck, the Facebook developer, can sit in the house and develop a Facebook and today be part of the world millionaires, what are we waiting for? In our little way, let the youth take advantage of the little knowledge they getting from these journalism institutions. I think they can make it. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
As I said, the power of light, we are bringing everything to you as the program is going on. Still, we have chit chat with students, and still we are going to interview.
I will lift up my eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. The Lord shall present I going out and I coming in, from this time forth and living forevermore. One day I will have a story to tell. One day I will have a story to tell.